World Finals. It is the 3v3, it is the co-op, of course. And tomorrow we do have the 1v1 where we will crown a 1v1 champion. But before that, 3 members of the same team in the same game against 3. If anything, them playing just 1v1.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's a real element of communication, working together as a team. But we are going to get this one underway, ladies and gentlemen, as we dive right into the action. Beginners attacking left to right, of course. Broken Silence from right to left. And just have a quick watch here how really Broken Silence work this forward. Will they start out the gates? Will they be a little bit cagey? That's really what the opening couple of minutes is going to tell us. But we know either way that Broken Silence are a team stacked with quality. And Chris, how will this start off with the beginners?
Well, you know what? They've done well to win possession in the middle of the park, and it will be Aubameyang moving this one forward. Mkhitaryan to Lacazette. Little chip ball through. He's not going to get through that defensive Broken Silence too early on. And as I said, they are from right to left, and beginners from left to right in the home kit of Arsenal. Still, though, there's going to be an attack for beginners potentially here. Not going to get things going. Broken Silence now. We know them for their attack. We know they're very, very strong. They're very, very fast and fluid. Not able to get anything going quite that time. It is going to be intercepted and clear.
In the fact that Alex is more possession, Luca plays more offensive, and basically Eterito is the master of both, so it works out in tandem. So we'll see how they do. But first of all, 11 minutes played. It's a little bit of a slow pace right now, but as Chris said before, 3 versus 3 is just a different kettle of fish compared to the 1v1.
I said, when you play 1v1, you don't have to worry about what anybody else is doing. You have to just worry about your own skill. But the flick on from Aubameyang is going to be defended. And that's going to go out for a corner. First big opportunity. Aubameyang with a flick on. We know he's got that pace. We know he's got fantastic finishing. But the height of him as well is so dangerous for teams to try and deal with.
Yeah, Koscielny doing what he does best, getting in the way of that in the nick of time. So we'll see how these corners go. I mean, there is a variety of ways to take corners in PES, but often it is the near post delivery, and that one was just over, Chris.
Just about over. It's a big header once again. And close already for Broken Silence, who are already putting the finger on the pressure. Beginners now, I mean, if you had that sort of start, though, you sort of say to yourself, right, okay, they've had opportunities, but they have not taken them. Let's just try and limit them to as little as possible here. But now beginners are going to get some possession of the ball here. Clip forward towards Aubameyang. We said that pace is essential for him. Czech will just about get this one away. Good defending by Broken Silence.
Yeah, well, we saw that in the last game with Wani, who had the opening chance, and he ended up conceding first. So it doesn't matter how many chances you have. It's all about putting them away. And here is another chance for Broken Silence, but good defending there. Mavropanis brings it forward. And here is Aubameyang, Saka. Lacazette, lovely little touch inside, gets it back off him, and that's a beautiful ball, isn't it? Mkhitaryan, he needs options though. Deflection maybe, not quite. And are they managed to survive it? Broken Silence, they're under the cosh, as they say.
Eterito just about gets that one away. It is going to be beginners continuing this attack. Saka whips the ball in towards Aubameyang, not going to quite get there, but the attack is still on. Are they going to be able to get away? Just about. Broken Silence survived there, but some good football by beginners in the build-up to that one, Ricky.
Yeah, they're playing pretty well considering. I mean, as you said before this, that the pressure's maybe off them in that sense, but they still want to show what they can do. And here is a chance now for Broken Silence. Ball's played through the middle. Aubameyang trying to free up some space. That's Alex Agassiz there in the pink. And Torreira with a long ball over. But they have survived the opening 25 minutes, Chris. They haven't conceded.
Yeah, and that's what you want. You want to have a nice, easy start if you can. Although Petr Cech's touch there, maybe just putting them in a little bit of a panicky situation. But if anything, they've probably had more of the ball here. It's been good stuff so far from beginners. Saka now down this left-hand side. The ball whipped in once again towards Aubameyang and will be cleared away. But the attack continues. Lacazette, edge of the box, will be intercepted. Secondary shot comes away from Torreira. Not necessarily the guy you want over the top of that.
No, it was unlucky. Good effort, but comfortable goalkeeping. But they're keeping the pressure on here, the beginners. They're playing quite well. That one's going to be looping back into Petr Cech's arms. Yeah, we, of course, have no extra time or penalties in the group stage. Remember, that's not till later. The top 2 advance into the knockout stage. And the ball over the top is a good-looking one, but right now, Broken Silence on the back foot. Maybe they need a little bit of composure here.
Yeah, and the thing is, the more that this goes on, the more the pressure comes on to Broken Silence. They are absolutely expected to not necessarily walk this one, but it should be relatively comfortable. But if anything, it's been all beginners. Oh, fantastic save by Czech. And really what they're showing here is that they have plenty of experience to beginners. The team coming out of Japan doing fantastically so far. It's been mostly them putting the pressure on. Broken Silence backs against the walls a little bit here, Ricky.
Yeah, the Japanese showing that they've got what it takes to be in the World Finals. Right now, they're keeping the ball in Broken Silence's half, which is great to see. And that is a lovely ball. And oh, what a save that is off the line pretty much by Czech. Keeps them in this game. Are they going to rue these misses?
That's the problem. You know, we've talked about when Broken Silence had that chance at the beginning. They didn't score, and if you're beginners, you're all right with that, but you are now missing chances, and that is going to just spur Broken Silence on. But it's a fantastic ball to Mkhitaryan. The cutback to Lacazette isn't quite there, and Broken Silence survive again, just about holding on here. They really can't get anything going. They can't get the ball off beginners. They may just about get it there, though, and Kolasinac will start a counter-attack as Danny Welbeck in the middle of the park now does have Maitland-Niles and Wilcock in front of him. The clipball through towards Aubameyang is dealt with in the end. Can they quite get it away here, though, Ricky? It doesn't seem so. No,
they got the pressure on, though. Danny Welbeck, is that a foul? Yes, this is a chance right on the edge of the box. We've only got 3 minutes left. The half has flown by. We'll see if the older... Well, there's many different techniques, of course, for taking free kicks. If you click R1, you can often set up a free kick and smash it, but he may lay it off, and that has gone a little bit wayward.
Crossed wires there.
Yeah,
seemingly not what they actually wanted to do, Broken Silence.
They might discuss that one at half-time, as we have 3 minutes left in this first half. You would think Broken Silence have, well, they're playing in all red, but they're not. They have not had too many chances in this half. We have 1 minute left. Have you been impressed with the beginners? I certainly have.
Super impressed so far. You know, their attacking football has been fast and flowing at times, and their defensive work has been relatively decent. You know, they really have limited Broken Silence to half chances at best, apart from the one we've seen in maybe the first minute or so. But once again, it continues on, and it seems to mostly be going down this left-hand side for beginners. Broken Silence will clear this one away. And I feel like I want to ask production if the graphics are right, because it definitely feels like beginners are the ones that are really walking away with most of the possession, most of the chances, and looking like the better team so far.
Yeah, it certainly does. I'll be interested to see if Broken Silence make tactical changes at half-time, because I honestly think they're going to have to here. Maybe playing this narrow 4-4-2 isn't going to work out for them. Maybe go a little bit wide. But there is half-time, and it flew past. I'd like to see the statistics real quick to see exactly how many chances we had for either side. I mean, 3 apiece, but only 1 on target for Broken Silence, and also possession lower.
Yeah, it's really been all beginners, surprisingly. And, you know, if you guys have just tuned in and, you know, you're asking why we're surprised about this, Broken Silence, inevitably the favorite for this tournament here today, at least, going in against beginners, the second seed out of Japan as well. It's not like they're coming in with a sensational record. They lost goals in their route to the regional finals in Asia. They lost that grand final against Wani, who we just seen lose their game against QDS. So they weren't expected to pull up many trees here, but right now they are really potentially causing an upset here, as we do, of course, change sides. And now it will be Broken Silence from left to right, and it will be beginners from right to left.
Yeah, we get it underway, and hopefully another entertaining half. Hopefully some goals as well. We've yet to see any hit the back of the net. But Broken Silence are struggling to really create anything at the moment. We'll see what they can do as they work it down the right-hand side. Aubameyang, normally a player you want in the box, not on the wing. And unfortunately, that's not going to work out. But a chance now for the throw. They could launch this, Chris. It's an option. Often they decide to flick it on.
Aubameyang there, we always know what danger he does possess. It's just the all-round striker in PES, isn't he, really? He has everything that you really want. That's quite often why, of course, we do have the balanced stats, so to speak, but Aubameyang, there we go, the flick on in. Just past the left-hand side post, and once again, the first chance of each half has come to Broken Silence.
Yeah, but they're not creating it from open play. They seem to be coming from, you know, some sort of set piece, whether it be a corner or a throw. I think they've got to start clicking a little bit better at the moment when it comes to working the ball forward. The beginners just keep playing the way they are. That's a delicious ball, what nearly was a delicious ball. Good defending.
Welbeck now trying to get this one going for Broken Silence. Maitland-Niles will not get there, and once again, it just seems as if there's a miscommunication here if you're Broken Silence. Maybe they've came in a little bit too confident. Have they practiced together? Have they put the repetitions in where they needed? Seemingly not, as Aubameyang smashes it in the top left corner, and that is going to be beginners to take the lead against Broken Silence with a fantastic volley by Aubameyang.
What a volley. What a volley that was. And as you said, Broken Silence, it's just not happening for them. Maybe this will wake them up, but this will stem from losing possession, working it forward, I mean, he just literally feeds this off, makes the run, flicks it between two players, and a first-time pile driver into that corner.
Sensational goal. Very well worked. It's the 1-2, as you said. Little dink through, just takes everybody out the game and smashes it into the top left corner. Fantastic first goal of the second game, and it's been coming. It really has. They very much do deserve that one, beginners. And I'm going to say a British saying here that a lot of the guys at home may not understand. A cat amongst the pigeons with that one, because beginners in the lead here is not something we expected.
No, it definitely isn't. And, well, we're getting maybe some changes made. We'll wait and see. But either way, Broken Silence have got a lot to do in this match with only about 35, 40 minutes to play. But the beginners are looking very composed, very calm. And they're on the same wavelength right now. And there's just something about them. I mean, you know, they not necessarily didn't come into this tournament a favourite at all.
No.
And that's not saying anything bad about them. They haven't been the best of the best. And I don't know, they're just clicking.
Yeah, it's seemingly working. And, you know, you look at experience at this level as well, and you look at beginners, and, I mean, look, we got facts and history based on here, and not much of it stretches past 2018, but you look at guys on Broken Silence, 2010 from Edorito in the world final for PES, guys playing since 2015, 2016. They have plenty of experience, Broken Silence, in this situation, but yet they just can't get things going for some reason.
Well, if you saw that, Chris, well, that summed it up. I mean, they literally kicked the ball off the field because they weren't, you know, working in tandem. And it's kind of summed up this performance so far as the beginners continue to flourish at the moment. Danny Welbeck, nice little turn, fed it inside, cleared away. I think they haven't made any tactical changes, which is why I've been quite surprised. They've just stuck with it. Maybe they know that they're just not playing well right now, but they do have a chance, and this is where they can change the pace. And Katia, he's found some space, but just held, I think he just held it too long and pulled it wide.
Yeah, I think the defenders just put him off just enough. It was good build-up play, though, a little bit more like it from Broken Silence. Defenders all over, no foul, but does just put him off enough, and that is another big chance for Broken Silence, who will not be happy about this current result. And as said, you know, the pressure wasn't there for beginners, but on the other side for Broken Silence, would you rather have the bad performances in the groups? Well, of course you need to get the knockout stage first, but at the same time, would you rather have a bad performance in the groups or later on in the tournament where it really, really does matter? Maybe get it out of the way here now. Of course, you want to win every single game, don't get me wrong, but maybe if they, you know, want to blow off the cobwebs, this is the best time to do it rather than later on in the tournament.
Yeah, with a tournament of this, you know, stature, such a big event, obviously sometimes the nerves get to you. But, I mean, if you look, like I said before, Edorito, I mean, he's used to the big stage. Alex is used to the big stage. They all are. But they are starting off a little bit sluggish. So, yeah, maybe get this out of the way. If they can get a draw out of this right now, they'd probably be happy with it, because the attack keeps just coming from the Japanese, and they are just working it ever so well. We still have plenty of time, though, to play.
Aubameyang trying to find Welbeck there, not quite get going for beginners. And it has calmed down from them. You know, they had a lot of possession. They had a lot of chances in that first half. And, of course, at the beginning of the second, as they did find themselves a lead. But since then, Broken Silence really starting to find themselves a route back into this game. Good ball over towards Mkhitaryan, clipped through. Not going to quite happen. And Guendouzi trying to chase this one down. Aubameyang coming back to help out beginners. But Aubameyang on the side of Broken Silence now to Mkhitaryan's, and Elneny on the edge of the box. Koscielny just about gets in the way. Good defending once again by beginners, who they haven't seemed flappable at all, have they? You know, the attack keeps coming, but they're defending resolutely.
Yeah, they're defending quite well. They're keeping that straight back four at the moment. And I think Broken Silence are just going to have to find another way through. I mean, maybe switch it up, play more width, go for a 4-3-3, because at the moment, playing through the middle, because they are playing so narrow, is not working. But here is a chance here. Bellerin's got pace, but, well, so does Medley, and he's cleared out for the throw, but this is where they've been creating most of the chances.
Yeah, I think you're right. You know, it doesn't seem to be working through the middle, and down the right-hand side is seemingly where they are going with that football. Ball whipped in towards Aubameyang, knocked down towards Lacazette. The Frenchman just can't quite get there. Socrates closed down, Iwobi down the left. Back in towards Lacazette. Socrates is there to clear it once again, and this will be cleared away by beginners. An opportunity for a counter-attack here. The ball to Lacazette is a little bit loose, but Welbeck will eventually get there after being fed by Aubameyang. But Broken Silence defend well, and chance for another attack for them to get back into this game. Yeah,
15 minutes left to play. Clock is winding down. The champions, the current champions, need a goal. And right now, they just can't find a way through. Japanese are defending so well. Will we have any changes? We are up to about the 77th minute now, and Players are normally getting very tired around this mark. Here's a chance for Aubameyang. That's a lovely ball through, though. Ketia, but there's the defending once again. It's fallen back to Aubameyang. Flicks it near post. It's flicked on again. Hey, Chris, it's just not happening.
It's just not falling for them whatsoever. They're getting no rub of the green, but they're not creating enough either. Lacazette into Ketia once again. Petacek is there, though. Safe as houses as he does grab the ball through midair and will just slow this one down. Beginners now looking for an attack of their own. They have been pinned in just a little bit too much for me here, Ricky. I'd like to see them maybe get this ball away down this left-hand side. Cracking attempt out to Aubameyang, but Socrates is easily there to clear that up.
Yeah, at this point in time, do you say take it to the corner? I know it's a little bit unsportsmanlike at certain times of the game, but if you're playing the likes of Broken Silence and you're a goal up with less than 10 minutes, it could be the biggest result ever. You certainly want to try and do something to get those 3 points. But what can Broken Silence do? Because, yeah, they just have not been... I mean, do we keep saying they haven't been at their best, but maybe the beginners have just been too good? Credit to them. There's another chance. You know, maybe we're not giving them enough credit that they've just come here and started playing some nice football.
It's been some fantastic PES from them, in all honesty. Some of their attacking football has been flowing. It's been a great tempo. It's been creative. Whereas Broken Silence seem to be trying the same thing. It's up to Aubameyang, down the line, back to Aubameyang, back across goal, which is the tried and tested formula at times, but it just doesn't seem to be working right now for Broken Silence, and I don't know if they have anything else, no pun intended, in their arsenal at this point. It just seems as if they don't have any other ideas. Iwobi there, not able to get to that, and Guendouzi will get his head to that one as well, and will get the free kick. Fantastic header away. Beginners now.
Well played, that's what you need. Wind the clock down, less than 3 minutes to play. This will be a massive result for the Japanese guys to get those 3 points. But if Broken Silence, maybe just one little last break, counter-attack. We've seen it before, that's all it takes. But they need possession first of all.
Oh, Ramsey's actually just going to get to that, is he? Is he going to be able to keep a hold? Not quite. Broken Silence with an opportunity here. Aubameyang.
Oh, here it is. Chance for Ketia. He is one-on-one. Oh, has he taken too long? He's trying to possibly roll it in. For me, he took the wrong option there, Chris. Just hit it. If there's a rebound, you never know. Luck of the draw.
Maybe another opportunity here for Broken Silence. Aubameyang again, we've said that's not where you want him. Mkhitaryan, though, can deliver a ball, but not when he's being closed down like that. Beginners. We said we may as well chalk this one up for them, but
what a result.
Beat the favourites. Second seed out of the Asian region. Beat the tournament favourites in their first game here in groups. What a result for them.
Well, it hasn't taken long, and we have our first upset in the World Finals. The Beginners beating Broken Silence by 1-0, and you can't